Let's move on to some of my favourite keyboards. The Korg Poly 800 and the Korg Poly 800 Mark II. The Mark II just added reverb as far as I know, but had a great reverb. And maybe the sounds were just a little bit more adventurous on it. I can't really remember the exact difference. But the 800 was a little bit dry. You had to add something to it, like a chorus or a reverb, which is what we used to do. But when the Mark II came out, and it was blue rather than green, when the Mark II came out, it was it was just definitely a step up. Great keyboard, just a really short sequencer on it. I think it was only 100 notes, maybe 200 notes, something like that, but it just easily looped. And it was quite difficult to use because the switch for the sequencer was on the back, something like that. There was a red button on the front. You always had to click a switch on the back. I can't remember. It's all a bit awkward. And if you wanted to save it, there was no way of saving the sequence. You had to save it on tape, if you remember that. Link up one of them small mono Sony tape recorders with the piano keys at the bottom, and you'd have to get it just the right volume, record it, and then hope that it will reload after you've done another song, which it didn't always, or it would take ages. You could play it backwards and forward, then play the tape again, and just changing the volume. But I always used to mark it with a pen. Most of the time it would work. And the other one I had around the same time was the SH101, Roland SH101. Now, looking at pictures of this, I can't see a MIDI connector, which maybe was a problem. I know it was a little bit of a problem. I can't remember what it was. I got some great things out of it. I don't think it had a memory either. So again, you just had to record it there and then, which wasn't always convenient back in the day, in sort of late 80s. Didn't have mobile phones then and that kind of thing. I had a reel-to-reel tape. There's no way to sort of save it and store it, which is a bit of a problem. And as I say, I can't see a MIDI lead on the picture, so I think that may be why I didn't keep that. I don't get on with Roland gear for some reason. I'm a bit of a Korg man. Korg or Yamaha I'm usually quite keen on. So yeah, those were some early keyboards. Korg Poly 800, Korg Poly Mark II, and the Roland SH101. Yeah, good keyboards though, some great sounds.